We demand entertainment.
Are you not entertained?
Put on your dancing shoes.
Now give me your best shot.
Deputy Editor of the Daily Oz, Emma Gillespie, is here.
Hello.
Good morning. How are we?
Very well. So I've been reading and hearing about the writers' strike, which has now morphed into an actors' strike as well.
That's right. The actors are officially on strike in Hollywood. You might have seen some videos come out Friday morning of the red carpet premiere of Oppenheimer. Now, everyone's really excited about this movie. Christopher Nolan, big budget movie. But Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, all the stars on the red carpet at the exact same time sort of rounded each other up and they left. They ditched the premiere. And that's because in LA at the exact same time, the SAG-AFTRA union, which is the Screen Actors Guild union that represents 160,000 US and Hollywood actors, declared that they were on strike. And so it's tools down, get out of here, go and fight the good fight.
And what are they striking for?
So the strike is largely around two main things, the biggest things that have happened to kind of TV and film in the last decade, streaming and AI. The writers' strike you've probably heard of, as Amanda mentioned, that started back in May and it's all to do with the same stuff. So actors are basically saying that since the advent of streaming, the way that they make money has completely shifted and there are no protections in place to guarantee their incomes. So think of like a Friends or a Seinfeld. Those actors were working on network television series, 22 episodes a year. They were working 30 weeks of the year and they were, in the weeks that they weren't working, making a lot of money off residuals from the shows being broadcast on TV stations. Now, that still happens. Those actors, the cast of Friends, still make about $20 million a year alone off residuals.
Really?
But those contracts don't exist today.
Exactly. So contracts for streaming, because it was such a sort of unknown landscape when it dawned, those actors ended up being on a sort of a union contract that's more to do with YouTube short films. It was never really built for what streaming became. So actors on shows like Orange is the New Black or House of Cards, they were the big Netflix originals that kind of really began to change the game. Those actors make like $20-30 a year on residuals for shows that were, you know, arguably just as big at that time.
Right.
And that's the same thing with the writers. And the reason we have reality television pretty much is because of the writers' strike from a number of years ago. Is that right?
So the prediction is certainly that reality television will ramp up even more.
Because it doesn't have actors or writers.
Exactly. The other thing is Australian production is not directly affected, but Australian actors like Margot Robbie, who are in the SAG union, you know, the rules are you can't work, you can't promote your films, you can't do, you know, red carpets and interviews, you can't do awards shows. Right. So, you know, we could be looking at the next Emmys, Oscars, all the likes of, you know, no one being in the room, no one there to accept the awards.
And how does AI come into play here?
So the artificial intelligence angle of this really has more to do with the cohort of the industry that we would know as extras. They're called background actors. And I think it's an important point, you know, yeah, sure, Matt Damon's not going to work for a little while. He'll be fine. This is more about the, you know, tens of thousands of actors in the union who might be, you know, on the fringes. These background actors, production companies have suggested that they get paid for one day of work, and then those production companies, so, you know, Netflix, Paramount, Warner Brothers, these types, they'll own their likeness in perpetuity and they can use their likeness through AI technology in, you know, God knows what kind of scenes and what kind of films and television productions forever.
And you're paid for one day.
Exactly.
But your face will be used forever.
Which basically wipes out that whole section of the industry, which is a massive,
So
massive
who would
chunk.
be an actor then? You know, it's
Well,
'cause
exactly.
It's you know, and being an actor is not. There's for every Brad Pitt, there's a billion other Brad Pitts that could have got there that never got there.
Exactly.
So,
And, you know, obviously the way that the streaming services make money is a little bit different to traditional cable or network TV, but it's still a $2 billion industry. They're still paying their CEOs between 20 and 200 million US per year. And this is sort of what the SAG president, Fran Drescher, that Fran Drescher, has been saying, you know, that the people that they have been in business for for and with for decades and who they make money for can treat them, in this way and be so unwilling to come to the table to talk about a conversation.
Anyone can do it. It's Fran Drescher. I remember she negotiated that pay rise from Mr. Sheffield. She
But
managed to
also,
get that.
there'll be a giant shortfall of what we watch.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's true.
So this is the other thing that it will probably impact, not immediate short-term impact what we see, but, in the months to come, in the year to come, you'll probably notice a slimmed down sort of slate of exciting new films and shows.
What's that show that Daryl Summers did where it was filmed on a slant? That might come back, Brendan.
What was that called?
Wasn't there one that was on a
It
slant?
was on a slant.
You were in it.
Was it
No, that was
experimental?
you're back in the room.
Oh, but there was one that was filmed. It might have been Grant Denyer who hosted it.
Hole in the Wall?
Hole in the wall.
No, not Hole
We were
in the Wall.
slated
Have you
for
got
that.
it there?
Oh, we missed that, don't
Oh. You had to act out a scene on an angle.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
we? I actually remember
Yes.
what you're talking about.
Bring it back.
Well, bring that
Gee,
back.
what'll they think of next?
Well, that was another show. Emma, thank you.
Thank you.
Check her out at the Daily Oz.